I'm going to follow that video with a little bit more examples of branched alkanes and their nomenclature. Uh, you should pause the video and try to name it yourself and then compare it with the name I'm going to write. So for example, this is a branch. It has a branch here. The longest possible continuous chain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have a branch. But the numbering should not be from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. So this is the closest to the branch, therefore that's carbon number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a substituent known as methyl on the third carbon, so I'm going to put 3, a hyphen, methyl, last name is 6, and that's hexane. The second example, then again, let's find the longest continuous backbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is good, except then again you shouldn't go from left to right. It should come from from left to right. It should be this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because the closest branch is on the second carbon, so that makes this carbon on the right, carbon number 1. Then you have a methyl on the fourth, and you have another methyl, and you have a methyl here. So we are going to combine them. This is 2, comma 4, repeated 4, hyphen, you have 1, 2, 3, therefore we call it tri, methyl, and your last name, which is hexane again. Now for the example number 3, if I go like this, 1, 2, 3, that's not the longest chain. The longest chain rather is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to call this carbon number 1. Either way that you go, the branches are on carbon number 3. So the longest possible chain was this. This is your backbone. And then you have a methyl, and you have a methyl as 2 substituents. So carbon 3 repeated twice, 3, 3, dimethyl, last name should be 6 member, which is hexane again. And for the last example, you could be mistaken and call this 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a branch and this is a branch. That's not the case. The longest continuous chain is rather 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is no branches. Also remember, never on carbon number 1 or carbon last you could have a branch. This is simply a normal hexane or simply hexane.